This is our last episode before we break up for Christmas. Dave will be finishing work on Friday and he's got a week off. I'm just going to concentrate this week on getting the house looking nice, making sure the fridge is full of really lovely food. And then the last thing I'm going to focus on is making sure that we're warm over Christmas. So getting firewood and cutting up firewood's been a bit of a struggle over the last 2 months because we've had so much rain. So we've decided to bite the bullet over Christmas and just get a load of wood in off of the local woodman. So we've ordered 3 cubic meters of wood, which is being delivered this afternoon. So hopefully I can put it all away before it gets dark. So this is what 3 cubic meters of wood looks like, or leña. It looks like really good quality wood, so we're really happy with it. I haven't got the wheelbarrow, but I've got the sack barrow, so I'm going to try and use that to put as much wood away as soon as possible. A lot of you have been asking in the comments how Dave's been getting on at the property he's been renovating. So I'm going to pop over there now and see the progress he's made. I know he's been really busy and he's been really tired and he talks about it all the time, but it'll be good to see it and to show you guys what he's been getting on with.
What we've done so far is to take out this corner, which can be built up with block here. The door that used to be here is going into here. All the floor tiles have gone throughout the whole house. All the bathroom has been stripped out, which was fun. Not. Okay, in each room, what we've been doing, chasing out the electrician, and it's been really difficult drilling through the concrete slab because it's full of steel. We're almost finished now, chasing out. So every room's cut out for sockets and conduit. This room hasn't got any light in, so we won't go in that one.
We've taken the floor tiles
All
out.
the floor tiles are up.
Yeah, and in here.
This one. See, we've chased out, all the chasing out's been done. You can see where it's all been cut. There's a lot in here because this is going to be this doorway here is being blocked off, and there'll be a wall across here across here, and this will be an ensuite bathroom. So the electrician has come in and he's chopped out. This is for the new consumer unit. He's coming after Christmas to do all of this. So if you come through here, you'll notice there's a couple of things missing. These walls. This one has the lintels in. Most of the chasing out is done in here for the electrician. Now we're waiting for some better weather so that I can take the chimney down and get rid of this, and then all of this room will be plasterboarded, dot and dab. We need to fill in these missing areas of concrete. That's all going to be after Christmas now. We can have a good clean up.
Yes, oh, come on, shorty, let's go. Girl, I see you over there in the corner of the dance floor, and I know you're acting shy, looking at the corner of your eyes. So I pick my heart up off the floor, move my feet closer to yours, catch my breath and I say, I'm the one you're looking for. So come on, dance a little dance. Take my hand, darling, take a chance. You be my queen, I'll be your king. Show you everything that you've been missing, shorty. So come on, dance a little dance. Got me in a trance in just one glance. So don't wait no more, I'm me, I'm more. I'm the one you're looking for, shorty. Oh. Girl, I see you over there hesitating, deliberating. You keep me waiting on a sign, looking at the corner of your eyes. So I pick my feet up off the floor, move my hips closer to yours, catch my breath and I say, I'm the one you're looking for. So come on, dance a little dance. Take my hand,
Okay, so what I've done is I put this plate in the fridge 10 minutes ago, and you just put a bit of the marmalade on the back of the plate, and it's basically to test if it's ready. It's delicious, and yeah, so that's the consistency. So that marmalade is ready, and the colour is just stunning. It's like this dark burnt orange amber colour, so that's going to make amazing gifts. But yeah, for us, we can have it on toast in the morning, but also it goes really well with cheese. So I'm going to get a load of cheese in over Christmas, and we can have festive winter marmalade with our cheese. So I bought this air drying clay from the Chinese shop. It only cost €2.25, and you get quite a bit for that, 500 grams. I've got my little silhouettes that I'm going to use to make Christmas ornaments. So the first thing to do is to roll out the air drying clay. I want these to be quite thin and delicate. So I used to do ceramics when I was an art teacher, so I'm quite used to using clay. Need to work it a little bit first. So I'm just squashing it in my hands. So these are really good cutting boards. I've had this for years. But you can buy them in the Chinese shop. Okay, so that's the thickness I want, so it's quite thin. And then I'm just going to place my silhouette on top, and then I'm just going to cut around them just really carefully with a knife. If you're working with kids or like heavy-handed teenagers, you probably want to put these silhouettes, just stick them down onto cardboard so they're a bit more robust. Smooth the edges. So that'll dry hard, and it'll look like sort of beautiful thin porcelain by tomorrow, and then tomorrow I can paint it. today using twigs and things that I found in the garden. I collected some twigs the other day, but when you bend them they snap, so I was thinking if I use this quite young fig tree twigs, they're quite bendy, so they won't snap when I twist them. So I'm just going to cut some of these now. So I think that's enough to make a start on the wreath. I'll show you what I'm going to do next. So to initially put the twigs together, I'm just going to use cable ties because they're really strong. I'm just out in the forest with the dogs. Decided to bring them out for a walk. Okay, so what I've noticed is there's been a lot of storm damage. I don't know if you can see that behind me. A lot of the eucalyptus trees are down. So I'm going to see if I can pick some branches now and use them for the wreath. Grave, sit yma. Sit yma. Grave, come on. Come on, sit up. This is the part of the walk where we say back and then they both run off. But they're really confused because I've stopped to pick these branches. Griff doesn't know what to do with himself because he needs to run the race. He needs to win the race. Oh, anyway, I'll probably start playing tug of war now with a branch or a bit of tree because they know I'm doing something funny. Good boy, Griff. Griff yn ennill. Da chi'n good boys? Pwy sy'n ennill? Da chi'n good boys? Da chi'n good boys? Good boy, Griff. Go on then, Griff. Go on, Griff. Good boy. Way! Easy stick. Ti'n mynd i nôl o? Good boy, Griff. Come on then. Come on. Come on. Pwy sy'n mynd i ennill? Go on, Griff. Go on. Hey! Da chi'n good boys? Da chi'n hogia da? Who's a good boy? Ah, sus! Griff roi sus i bran. Da chi'n good boys? Ti'n mynd i gael rest bach, Griff? Come on then. Come on. Come on, Bran. Come on. Come on then. Good boys. Pwy sy'n mynd i ennill? Come on, Griff. Come on, Griff. Come on. Come on, Griff. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I've just come back from the dog walk. These are the mature eucalyptus branches and leaves, and then these are the young ones. So you normally see these in like wedding bouquets and decoration and things like that. So I've got both, and then these are the eucalyptus pods or seeds, which are quite pretty. So I'm going to keep going with the wreath. I also brought back some eucalyptus bark, which I think is a lovely colour. I'm going to use that for the wreath, I think. So I made a start with the tie wraps. It's still quite difficult to manage. I'm going to try and use thread now and see if I can tie it together a bit better using thread. It's not as easy as I thought it would be. It seems to be a running theme with whatever I try and do. Decorating, cooking, arts and crafts. Well, I'm quite comfortable with the cooking, but yeah, everything seems a bit difficult.
Swept by current, swallowed by wave. Take heed, they'll say, no, no, no,
that's my base. It's not completely round, so I'm going to add some leaves now from the orange tree, see if it makes it look a bit rounder. The nice thing about using the leaves from the orange tree is that they smell like oranges, which is lovely.
Out to stay on a lovely holiday.
So it's really starting to come together now. At this point I'm going to just decide where the top is, because that'll decide how many leaves I keep and take off. So I think I'm going to make here the top. Something I used to tell the kids at school was, if you're not sure about your painting or whatever you're doing, hang it up, take a few steps back and look at it. So looking at this, it needs a bit more of the orange leaves on that side to make it look a bit rounder. So I've just hung it on this tree to have a little look and see the shape, and I think I'm happy with it. I think it looks really nice. Stop moving. Right, so walking back, yeah, I think it looks lovely. So tomorrow I'm going to decorate it with the ornaments I've made, and if I've got enough time I'm going to dry some oranges. So to that I'll add the dried oranges and the ornaments I started making today, and it should look quite lovely. Like to say Merry Christmas.
Forgot. Right, go on.
Dave and I would like to say
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Feliz Natal I Ano Novo.
Nadolig Llawen a Blwyddyn Newydd. Thank you for all your support and generosity this year. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time.